batch management. The next topic is batch management. In some industries, some materials and goods, they are subjected to batches. It means when you purchase the materials, the raw materials, or when the company produces the finished materials, they are maintained with batch number along with some information like expiration date, manufacturing date, etc. So, a batch is defined as the subset of the total quantity of the material in stock which is managed separately from other subset of the same material is called a batch. And each batch of the material is given as a batch number, and the material is tested with regard to the relevant characteristics in order to ensure that it will meet the characteristic values within the range of those characteristics. And this batch management specifies how you are going to handle the materials in the form of batches, where you are going to maintain the batch number, which is a 10-digit code, which is identified as a uniquely identifying the material and the quantity associated with it. Basically, this batch management is maintained at three levels: client level, plant level, and material level. Suppose if the batch is maintained at client level, the batch number cannot be repeated in the SAP system. It is a unique number in the entire system. If you maintain at plant level, when the batch is maintained at plant level, the same batch number can be assigned to or maintained to the multiple materials along with the multiple plants. And the material level, when the batch is maintained at material level, the same batch number can be assigned or maintained to multiple materials. So always will maintain at material level. So this is a best example how you are going to maintain the batches at three levels. This is at client level. So same batch number cannot be repeated. In combination with the material number, same batch number can be used for different plants and different materials in combination with plant and material. So guys, this is an example. Suppose this is a product, finished product. So like this, you'll have the batch number, manufacturing date, expiration date. So like this, you are going to have it. So where you will maintain this batch level in the background settings. Where we will do it? In SPRO, IMG, Logistic General, Batch Management, Specify Batch Level and Activate Batch Management, Batch Level. So here we will activate it. SPRO, IMG, Logistic General, Batch Management, Specify Batch Level and Activate Batch Management. Click on Batch Level. Now see here. We have three levels: plant level, material level, and client level. And by default it is under material level. Save. So this is the first step. Second, batch number assignment. So we need to maintain the internal or external number assignment for the batch management. So that is maintained over here. Whether you want to go for internal number assignment or external number assignment. Batch number assignment, activate internal number batch number assignment, activate batch number assignment. So here. If it is under indicator active, so it is internal number ranges. If it is inactive, it comes under external number ranges. Same. Then again you will have the number ranges. Maintain internal batch number assignment. Click on number ranges. Click on intervals. So here if you want to define any number ranges for the batch management, you can define the number ranges. Click on interval. You can define and you can use. So already they are there. We are going to use the same batch. Save. So these are the three steps are important. First, at what level you have to maintain the batch, which type of number ranges you want to maintain, internal or external, and number range interval. These are first three steps we need to perform. So batch creation is done either automatically or manually in two areas. During GR with reference to purchase order for raw materials and all, and during GR creation with reference to production order create and production order release. So majorly used industries, the batch management concept is mainly chemical, pharma and food and healthcare, cosmetics. In this type of industries, the batch management plays major role, mainly in chemicals, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, healthcare, food, retail, aerospace, milk products, mining. In all these cases, mainly the batch management concept is used. Generally, reason for implementing batch management is to traceability in case of complaint and recall issues, to search the materials based upon the expiration date. Suppose if the company is following ISO certification, then you need to follow some materials in the form of batches. And use of the batch characteristics to manage the batch to a specific requirement. And one of the most interesting factor that comes into the picture for batch management is expiration date. The major important parameter and important reason we are going for this concept called batch management is expiration date. So some materials and goods, you have the expiration is very less. The usage of the life of span of that materials. So such type of materials and goods are handled in the form of batches. So this batch determination is used in all the modules like MM, SD, PP, PA and WM. So where we'll create condition tables containing the fields, access sequence, assigned to the condition type or strategy type. Strategy types are assigned to the procedure and finally procedure is assigned to the order type PP01. Okay. So first, on what factors we are going to accept the material. So that requirements are created in the form of characteristics like color, weight, density, viscosity, expiration date, etc. So whatever the characteristics we have created, those are maintained again in the class. So a class contains multiple characteristics with the class types. And depending upon the characteristic values we maintain the sort sequence. So the sort sequence is used to sort the characteristic values either in ascending order or descending order. And the sort sequence totally depends upon the characteristic values maintained for the characteristics. And these three steps are created using the transaction codes. Create characteristics CT04, create class CL01, and create sort sequence CU70. After performing these three steps, then we'll go for the background settings. So first, I'll go to create it. characteristics CT04. For example, I create color underscore batch underscore PP1. Click on create. That's it. Click on create. In description, color for the batch PP, status released, data type. It will be character format and give some number of characters and activate multiple values. Click on values. Like this, we can give some characteristic values for the characteristics. Save. Next, create class CL01, or we can create another characteristics. Let's say I'll create a clarity. For example, clarity underscore batch underscore p. Status release, character format, number of characters, and multiple. Click on values. Clear solution, not clear with particles. So now create a class. So class contains multiple characteristics with class type 023, that is standard, and the transaction code is CL01. So create class underscore batch underscore 51. But class type is standard even in the real time. 023 batch. Create class for the batch PP. Status released. Now click on character form characteristics tab, and here color underscore batch underscore PP1, clarity underscore batch underscore PP1. I maintain two characteristics. Save. Now create sort sequence CU70. Create sort sequence CU70. For example, I create sort underscore batch underscore PP1. That you can define whatever it is, guys. Press enter. Description. You can give anything. Status should be released mode always. Click on characteristics. So I'll maintain the characteristic. Either you want ascending order or descending order. Save. So these are the three steps. First we need to define, guys. First, characteristics, those are maintained in the class, and all these two are again maintained in the source. Now we'll go to the configuration settings. SPRO, IMG, logistic general, batch management, batch retribution, batch check. Under this, condition tables, define production order condition tables. So create condition table for batch retribution production order. Create condition table for batch determination production order. So here the condition table is created by taking the table number from 501 to 999. Here the condition table is created by taking the table number from 501 to 999. Press enter. Now select the fields from field catalog. So plant, planning plant, auto type, material. Click on generate. Do you want to generate condition? Click on S. Click on Uplatz. So table is created. Next, access sequences. Define production order access sequences. Press enter. Inventories. For example, I create a P000. Access sequence batch PP. Press enter save. Then select the access sequence and click on accesses. Click on new entries. Enter access number and the table number. That access number can be anything. Save. Go back. Select the access sequence and click on fields. Enter access number. Enter. So what is an access sequence means? Access sequence will access condition records from the condition table through this access number. Access sequence will access condition records from the condition table through access number. Save. Strategy types. Define production order strategy types. Inventories. For example, I create P001. Strategy type PP. Access sequence what we created. Class underscore batch underscore PP1. Sort underscore batch underscore PP. Save. Next, batch search procedure definition. So each and every step is interlinked. Define production order search procedure. Click on new entries. For example, I create PP 0000 search procedure for batch PP. Select the procedure. Click on control. Click on new entries and enter the strategy type created. So enter the strategy type created. Save. Next, batch search procedure allocation and check activation. Assign search procedure to production and activate check. Then assign search procedure to production order and activate check. Select the plant and order type. Click on details. And here, batch determination search procedure. So here you maintain your greater search procedure and check batch. Save. So these are the background settings we need to perform. Now we'll start for execution. So after performing these steps, we need to go for start for execution. Now, here, see, you need to create a material master. Again, master data, BOM, work center, routing, all these master data you need to maintain. We need to maintain the stock for subcomponents, everything. Okay, so we'll see the step by step. Already we have all the master data, but you cannot use the existing finished material. You need to create a new material. I'll tell you the reason why. In the select views, basic data one. So far you did not select this view. You select this view. Purchasing, MRP 1, 2, 3, work scheduling. So if you want to maintain the sales also, because it's a finished material, maintain. Storage 1, storage 2, accounting. Plan, store location, sales location. Enter. Description, base intermeasure, material group, press enter. So in the classification view, here you need to enter the class what you created. Class underscore batch underscore pp1. When you press enter, system will display the characteristic values. So here you select the characteristic value for the character. Clarity. Select the characteristic values for the created characters. Go back to next screen. Enter division. Developing plant and tax classification 0. Enter. In sales allocation to general item category item category. These are default standard items. Enter. In sales gender plan availability check transportation group and loading group. In purchasing group. It's a normal procedure only, but where it will changes we'll see. So we have maintained the classification view, that is one, and your MRP settings also remains the same. MRP group, MRP type, MRP controller and lot size, and in MRP2 procurement type, in-house production and schedule margin key. In MRP3, so you have period indicator availability check automatic. Now in work scheduling view, production supervisor, production store location, production schedule profile, and here you have an indicator batch management at the right side. Without fail, we need to activate this batch management. And here you maintain the shelf life data. Enter. So metal is created. 2357 is a metal number. Now again, as usual, you maintain BOM, work center, and all. So create a BOM. CS01 is the transaction code. So I'm going to maintain a BOM. Create BOM. Work center, existing work center, you can use it. Now go for routing. You can skip the work center because existing work centers you can use. Now go for creating routing for finished material CH01. So whenever you create a metal master, so default all this data you need to maintain for the finished material. So we have created a metal master for finished material. For that finished material, we maintain the BOM. We are used the existing work center and we have created routing. So stocks are also there for subcomponents. Now we'll go for creating batch set strategy. COB1 is a transaction code. Enter your strategy type. Press enter. So whatever the fields we have selected for the condition table, it will display here. Plant, planning plan, order type. So valid from, enter the material. Save. So normally if you want to maintain the batch creation, manually you can create batch, or else in the production order create or release batch and be created. If you want to create a batch manually, MSC11 is a transaction. So let's say I'll create one batch to this method MSC11. Enter your finished material, plant and production. The moment when I press enter, automatically the system displays a batch number. See here, automatic batch number allocation. Yes. So you get the batch number. In the basic data tab, enter available from, date of manufacture, moment you press enter, total shelf will be taken automatically based upon the total shelf and you maintain the material master. Now click on classification. Now here automatically displays the class and characteristic values. You select the characteristic values. So dark red color, clarity, clear solution. That's it. Save. So batch is created. Now, where you want to have the product batch number at the time of order create or at the time of order release. So first we'll see at the time of order create. For that, you go to the transaction code OPKP. Go to the transaction code OPKP. Select the plant and production schedule profile. Click on details. Now here, automatic batch creation in the order. Suppose if you select the first option, no batch number will be created. Now I want to have the batch number at the time of order create. So therefore I'll select first one. Automatic batch creation at the time of order create. Save the document. Now go to create a production order CO01. See the result now. Enter finished material, production plan, planning plant and order type. Enter. Press enter. After press enter, click on this goods receipt tab. Click on this GR tab. Observe guys here, you get the batch number. See here, batch number is displayed automatically. Because we have maintained the settings in the background, we need to have the batch number at the time of order create. Therefore, during creation only you got the batch number. So create a production order. Same again. Release production order. Your steps remain the same. So this is nothing but your internal procurement process. Click on this flag icon. Release order. Then goods issue MV1A with mount at 261. Click on to reservation. Enter the reservation number. Press enter and save. Then confirm. Three six two seven. Now go to create a GR MIGO. So here you select order, production number. So in the item details, see here, you'll get a batch number. See here, you got a batch number. Click on classification and select the characteristic value. Solution is clear. Go back. Enter the date of manufacturing and expiration date. Item okay. Save. So this is at the time of production order create. Again, you need to follow this process: creating order, releasing production order, goods issue, your production order confirmation, and GR. So finally, go to monitor stock overview, MMB. Enter material, plant and storage. Now you can see the stock of the material along with the batch number. Observe here. You can see batch number also. So this you got during production order create. Now I want to maintain batch creation at the time of production order release. Again, go to OPKP, select the plant and production schedule profile, click on details, and here to automatic batch creation at the time of order release. You need to maintain two. See. Now again create a production order. This time you just observe whether you get the batch number or not. If you click on goods receipt, are you able to see guys any batch number? No, because now we need to have the batch after production order release. That's the difference. Now go to release production order CO02. Observe carefully here. You just observe in goods receipt what happens. The moment I click on this release order, see, you got the batch number. Once release is carried out. Then I can issue the goods. Then I can confirm. So these steps are like your internal procurement process, what we are doing. Then GR, MIGO. So you should never forget these steps, guys. Again, you got the batch number. Click on classification. Select the characteristic values. Item, okay. That's it. Again, if you go to stock overview, if you refresh, see what happens. So overall stock is 200. In that, you have two different batches, 431 and 43. Now we'll do GR without production order. MB1C and the moment type is 521. Go to the transaction for MB1C, moment type 521, plant resource. Metal and quantity. The moment when I press enter, it will discuss batch number automatically. Or else, here itself I enter the manually created batch. Enter. Okay. So, or else, for the same material, a new batch also will be created. Now see. Now see. Automatically, the system will ask you to maintain all these values. Enter. Go back. Same material with the different batch numbers. Finally, if you go to stock overview, The overall stock is 400 kgs with different batch numbers, 431, 432 and 430. Like that. So it's a very important topic, the batch management. So next topic we'll see serial number management in PP. The next topic.